Every Wednesday we do our power rankings. We go with Eric Edholm from NFL.com. I don't think there's much debate now who is the top team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Denver? So you say Denver ahead of the Rams. You could say Denver. Denver
Rams.
Denver just beat the Packers, and it was a convincing win, and it was the best Bo Nix has played all year.
Yep.
Well, dude, tomorrow night is maybe the biggest Thursday night game ever. I don't know ever, but like at least since they went to Amazon. Rams Seahawks from Seattle tomorrow night.
That should be a good one. If the Rams go knock them off, then they are there by themselves.
Especially on the road up there in a stadium that is engineered to be incredibly loud.
Very loud.
The fans deserve credit, but the place is built to maintain the loudness. It also looks like it's going to rain all day tomorrow in
Here?
Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. Well, that's a typical day in Seattle.
Right. What, if any, impact do you think rain has on Rams Seahawks?
Not going to have much on either one of them. They're going to toss that ball around, dog. Both of those quarterbacks like to let it fly.
Darnold looked bad against the Colts, and Darnold is all of a sudden looking a little inconsistent.
Well, it's getting late. It's getting late in the season. Getting close to that time when he starts seeing those ghosts.
Ghostesses.
Yeah.
Darnold in that game was 22 of 36 for 270. No touchdowns, no picks, but he just late and missing stuff. Eric Edholm, for his part, on the NFL Power Ranks that we use every week, goes Rams 1, Broncos 2, Seahawks 3. If you look at the NFL right now, it'd be Rams and Broncos as your 1 seed. So both those teams would get to bye. Here's a question for you. Both Denver and the Rams have a team only 1 game back. Which team do you think is more likely to lose the 1 seed? The Broncos or the Rams?
Who do Patriots have going back? I mean, finishing up. What's their last 3 games?
The Patriots this week are on the road against the Ravens for Sunday Night Football.
And then they have, what's the next 2?
Give me a moment. The Pats then have the Jets in New York, and I assume they finish with the Dolphins. Yeah, they finish.
And the
with
Rams
the Dolphins.
have Seattle.
I think the Rams finish with Arizona.
They have Seattle, Arizona. Who else?
They finish at home with Arizona. They have Seattle this week. In Week 17, the Rams play the Falcons in Atlanta on Monday Night Football.
All right, I would say that I think the Broncos have the number 1 seed right now. Huh?
Yeah.
They're more apt to lose it.
I tend to agree with you. What is more likely? The Broncos lose the 1 seed or the Patriots lose the division?
I think the Patriots could win out. And who does Buffalo have?
I think there's a little harder sledding. I think I know Buffalo this week. Let me just pull it up. Ask me to have all these schedules at the ready, B.
Yeah.
Buffalo, I don't know. I mean, they're at Cleveland this week, 10-point favorites. Home against the Eagles, home against the Jets is how they finish things out. And that Eagles game next week
Eagles, Jets,
could be Eagles.
And who else?
They go at Cleveland, Eagles, Jets.
Oh, hell. And now they have the tiebreaker on the Patriots, right?
I think they split.
Yeah, but normally that last team that wins, normally that thing flips for them.
Well, I think it eventually becomes strength of schedule, and the Bills have to have the tougher schedule.
Well, I think the Bills going to win the division.
Do you?
Yeah. They just beat them, and both of them basically had the same sucky schedule at the end.
The Bills are a game behind, though. The Bills are at 10-4. New England's at 11-3.
New England, hold on. I thought they were tied.
No, they're not
I
tied.
thought they were tied.
No, New England's got a game on them. New
They'll win
England
it.
could have clinched
So
last
they
week.
both, if they both win out, they still got that one game.
Right.
Yeah. So
Do you think Houston catches Jacksonville in the South? Jags have one game on Houston.
that's a possibility because Houston defense is damn good, though.
But, dude, the Jags are playing really good football
I understand.
right now.
I understand. I mean, he had that 6 touchdown game. He may come back the next week and not do that.
I mean,
They
won't
they
get
a little weird to me.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, just a huge game that probably won't get the national attention because I believe the national 4 o'clock game is Steelers-Lions. Thank God the Steelers can go to Detroit and we don't all have to hear about Jerome Bettis being from Detroit again. But Jacksonville going to Denver. That's a 4 o'clock on Sunday. That's a big game.
It's a big game, man. That's a long travel schedule. And going to that
and you're a
different
Florida team.
Florida going there to that different air. That's gonna be tough for them to overcome, dog.
So at home, his top 5: Rams, Broncos, Seahawks, Bills, New England. Then he's got the Bears up there. And I think you got to take the Bears pretty serious. The Bears play the Packers Saturday night in just an absolutely massive
There's
game.
no Micah.
No Micah.
So that
How does that impact a team beyond the play on the field, just knowing you don't have this like superhuman pass rush?
But I think sometimes when you have a guy like him, you know, they feel he can do so much damage. When you lose a guy like that, the team plays more together as a team, they may be still effective. Because when we played them, it wasn't just Micah. They had people come from every damn way.
Totally.
So if they could get back to that where everybody feels it's got to be a part of it, they could probably play as good as they were or better.
What surprises you most about this Bears team being so good this year?
Well, that's necessarily surprising. It's just like they're playing better together as a team right now. And Caleb is being coached right now. You know what I mean? So I'm not necessarily surprised. It's just that I didn't expect their defense to be as good as they've been playing.
The way they run the ball, dude. Chicago is physical as hell.
Well, they did put money on the offensive line. They went out and they said they were going to take care of Caleb and get him some protection. They protect not only him, they protect the running backs too.
Caleb still has stretches of plays where you're like, what is going on? But the plays he can make, like the elite level plays, are significant.
Well, and he has extreme confidence. There was a pass he threw the other day, and he was asked a question about that difficult pass. He said, I can make any pass.
Right.
So he believes in himself. So he's going to try stuff.
Let's run through AFC. We'll go BMitch scale of 1 to 10. How much do you believe in Denver?
Denver defense is good. Their offense was not spectacular, but their offense don't do a lot to put them in bad situations. So you got a damn good defense and your offense is consistent, and they may not make the great big plays, but they methodically move down the field and they keep your offense off the field. Now, you have an offense that has been sitting on the sideline. They run out there, they feel they got to score, and they start taking chances. They give up their run, and they try to do it against that defense.
Surtain made an all-world play last week.
They have something working with them.
You had a 8? What's the belief scale out of 10?
8 out of 10.
7?
I'd go about 7.
What about the Pats?
I give them the same thing.
I think you're going to go lower on the next one.
Who?
The Jags. They'd be the 3 seed right
I'll
now.
go by a 6 on them.
The Steelers. They'd be the 4 seed.
I go 5.5, 6, because Aaron Rodgers, as crazy as he is, when a dude decides to play ball, he can play. And if you get anything out of that defense like they're capable of doing, you give him chances down the stretch, you can have some problems.
First wild card as of today in the AFC would be the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers.
That team baffles me, man. 5.
They're 10-4.
5.
Why so low?
We handled them.
It's true.
We weren't ready.
I mean, almost 3 months ago now, but
Still.
where are you at on the Bills?
I'm going to give the Bills. I'll go with the Bills by the 6-2. Because if they don't win one this year, they count Christmas.
You think this is their chance knowing KC's out?
This is their chance. If they don't get there this year, they may as well say bye-bye. Start adjusting stuff.
Houston, if the season ended today, would be the 7th seed. They would be taking on the Patriots in
and
Foxborough.
that is probably the most dangerous team in the playoffs on that side.
There is no way Vrabel and the New England Patriots want to face the Texans in the first playoff
They
game.
can affect, especially a young quarterback,
Yeah.
too. They can affect your quarterback. And what if CJ just happened to do them things CJ is capable of doing? Because their receiver is killing them.
They've won at least one playoff game in both of the last 2
Their
seasons.
receiver can ball.
Nico
can ball.
I think the Colts are dead. I mean, cool story with Rivers, but you lost that game. If they had won that game, it'd be a very different conversation. Who do you like to win the AFC North? The Ravens are there at 7-7. To me, the AFC North is not going to get 2 teams in. There's not going to be a wild card.
7-7. Steelers what?
8-6.
I'd say
And they play each other.
Steelers, listen, bro. You and I have said this year after year. Their coach Tomlin knows how to coach, dog. Tomlin has dealt with all kind of strange stuff up there. They just threw a quarterback to him that don't listen to nobody, and they still sitting right here about to win a division.
Week 18, Steelers-Ravens to win the AFC North. Doesn't that feel like Sunday Night Football?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that feel like that's the game?
I believe that thing will be settled before then, though.
You think?
Yeah.
That would require the Ravens have the Patriots at home this week for Monday Night Football. Pittsburgh, however, goes to Detroit. Detroit's clinging to dear life too.
Yeah.
Let's try that with the NFC. BMitch's trust scale 1 to 10. The Rams.
8.
I think the Rams at this point are probably the NFL team you trust most.
8.
Right? Quarterback's 1-1. The coach is 1-1. The 8 is as high as you've gone, I believe.
Probably the highest I'm going to go.
There were a pair of 7s in the AFC. So 8 is as high as the BMitch scale has gone.
7s.
Where are you at with the Bears? They're 10-4.
7. 6.5, 7. Nothing higher.
This next team I find really hard.
Who?
Philly.
Philly, right now, the way they're playing, 6. And they get over the 5 because they have done it before. And last year they were playing higher, and then they started to just hit that stride. So, but they don't look like the team I saw last year.
I think Saturday will be a really big test for Philly. If they came out and throttled the Raiders like they did, and certainly us sitting here hope this doesn't happen. If they come out and handle Washington and just control that game throughout, then I think the path to Philly kind of really feeling themselves again going into the playoffs is stacking together some big wins down the stretch here with some not so great teams. Kind of rebuild the confidence in that organization that they can all say what they want, but when you lose 3 in a row and offensively you can't move the football, people start looking around.
They better not just worry about some rebuilding confidence. They better get their act together and figure out what's going wrong because they're going to be playing better teams in the playoffs. They're not going to be playing teams that like the Raiders in the playoffs.
They have a Bills sandwich here. So they're in Washington this weekend, then at Buffalo next weekend, then finish with Washington in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that at Bills game could be pretty darn juicy.
Yeah.
That is currently slated to be the national 4:30 game on Sunday, December 28th. Right now, the Bucks would be in at 7-7. The Panthers are right there, and I think those 2 teams play each other.
My meter in those 2?
Yeah.
4.5, 5.
Tampa gets a 5, and
that's where their range is.
That's where they both are.
For both of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're 7-7.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Seattle, since they have Darnold, I have to go with 6.5.
Big opportunity tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
This is a team nobody's talking about, and they're just quietly 10-4. The Niners.
49ers, yeah. 49ers, I can say
That's a physical group, man.
They are 6.5 to a 7, I believe I have in them. And that's more because the more I talk to Santana about how Kyle can scheme up stuff and watching that defense still be able to play like they do, I think that and they're like a wild card, right?
Right now, yeah, but tomorrow night could flip everything on its head.
There'll be trouble for somebody playing them in a wild card spot.
Oh, yeah. If the season ended today, Seattle would be headed to the winner of Tampa or Carolina. Hard not to see them winning that.
Wow, yeah.
And then the 7 seed right now is the Packers. Coming off that loss in Denver, Jordan Love wasn't great. The Packers, however, could still get all the way up to 2.
The Packers have a damn good team. They have to find that level of confidence they had once they acquired Micah Parsons. They still have the ability to get it done. They have to figure that out. And they got to get Jordan Love to stop doing this.
Yeah, man.
He got to stop riding the roller coaster and just get on the damn straightaway and play it.
Do you think Detroit gets in? Right now, they'd be the 8 seed at 8-6.
I don't know. I mean, they like you said, all that, the way that they've played and what they've shown in game, they should. But with all that talent, they always get into some games. They just can't get it done. They're still trying to figure out Gibbs or Montgomery. Get a damn ball to Gibbs.
Branch out for the season. I think it was an Achilles. That really hurts them defensively. I don't know, man. It's going to be really interesting to see how the West and the North shake out. And then the rest is kind of the rest. Philly's going to win that division. The South, we'll see.